Hello again, Ryan here, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Sound. Today I'm going to give a brief look into what I used to create the sound of the Bokken from the Ghost of Tsushima clip I've been doing. I know I'm going to pronounce this horrendously wrong, I do not speak Japanese, but Bokken, according to the Google definition, because I know roughly what it is, but I want to make sure I got it right, is a Japanese wooden sword used for training in kenjutsu. Normally the size and shape of a katana, although it can sometimes be a wakizashi or a tanto. I do have some actual Bokken here. I've got this big one that I believe is the size of a katana. I'm not sure katana measurements off the top of my head. The swords I'm much more comfortable with are the European long swords and great swords and Zweihanders and stuff. I have a couple different wooden swords. I'm not sure if all of them would be classed as Bokken. Like, as I said, this one I'm pretty sure definitely is. This one, however, I am unclear about. This is more the size of a, I want to say European arming sword or broadsword. This is something I'm much more comfortable with. A lot more quicker and everything. This one is my personal favourite out of the ones we own because it looks, just from the top, like a katana. However, I don't think this is a Bokken because it's made of a flimsy bamboo blade, and I feel like if you hit anything with it, it would just snap. I'll get it back in here. But as they're all sword-shaped objects, I couldn't really bring those into the studio with me because the studio I operate out of is in my college, so I had to settle for these. These are screamer sticks, and that one's upside down. And as far as I've been able to find out from my handy friend Google, a screamer, we don't really know the origins because it was mostly shared verbally, and no one really wrote about it. However, a lot of historians seem to think that the art of a screamer came around when the Spanish colonizers banned peasants and commoners from practicing martial arts with bladed weapons. So again, they had to go for the boring versions. But they're woods, they're hard woods, they get the same sound, like that. There wasn't really much to what I did. I sat down in the studio, and knowing me, I think I grabbed a Shure SM7B, I think it was. Oops. That's normally my go-to microphone. Don't know why, I just like the sound of it. It's probably not the best microphone for Foley, but out of the ones I could find, it gave the better noise. And really, I just sat there watching the scene in front of me very intently. I don't think I've ever paid more attention to anything in my life than I was when I was trying to get this sound in time. And in the training scene, there's a couple of lighter hits at the start, and there's a couple of stabs, and then there's a couple of heavy hits, or it might be heavy hits and then stabs. For the lighter hits, I sat there and I held the screamers quite close to the top like this, and just kind of scraping them against each other as the swords came down and flew off each other in the scene to get that nice, trying to start a fire sound. For the heavy hits though, it's upside down again. I grabbed them at the bases and proper walloped them together, for lack of a better word. That's great fun. 3 hours in the studio just hitting sticks together. What's not to love? But yeah, that's basically all I did. 2 wooden sticks to make the sound of, essentially 2 glorified wooden sticks shaped like swords. Yeah. Well, hope that helps, or hope you find that interesting. Feel free to message Behind the Sound on any of the social medias linked in the next clip, or email us. I say it like there's more than me. Email me at behindthesound@gmail.com to with suggestions for any future clips from games or films you want me to see if I can try to recreate the sound for. Very heavy emphasis on try, because this is the first Foley thing I've done, so still finding my feet, still finding out what exactly I'm gonna do. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it.